Track 12 meteorologist Lesto with you here on our Thursday. The heat and humidity that returned yesterday is going to be short-lived, but it's going to get broken by some strong and possibly severe storms later on this afternoon. Now, as we go on into the next couple days here, though, high pressure comes in from Canada, lots of sunshine, low humidity, and also a fairly nice weekend in store for all the graduating festivities starting to take place. I know Onslow, Craven, Carteret County starting to have some graduations already this weekend. We're also eyeing the tropics. And we'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of this thing here. Very slow development, and if anything were to develop, it looks like more than likely we'd head into the Gulf states, but again, it's a big if as to whether that would happen or not. All right, as we go on through the day today, we are alerting you to the potential of some severe storms. Main threat is going to be from some damaging wind and also maybe P to the golf ball sized hail with these storms. Not seeing the twisting of the winds in the atmosphere, so as a result, not excessively impressive about our potential for tornadoes as we do go on through the day today. Out ahead of it, though, we'll get temperatures with sunshine this morning into the upper 80s and low 90s, with dew points in the 60s. That's, again, the fuel for the fire. And then as we head through later on this afternoon, that's when those showers and storms start to pop in here with the gusty southwesterly winds. I think by midnight or shortly thereafter, the front is off the coast and the storms will end, but still remaining warm and humid. But the wind's going around to a northerly and then eventually tomorrow a northeasterly direction. A little bit more in the way of sunshine to the north, a few more clouds, maybe an isolated shower across the south, possible. Talking like Onslow County, Pender County, maybe Duplin County, but again, that's very iffy as to whether we see that shower tomorrow. Seasonable temperatures, but definitely lower humidity levels in here. And you can see how future track goes through the day today. Inland spots by noontime, we're already into that low 90-degree range in a couple spots. The showers and thunderstorms do get going and drop us back through the lower 80s as we go on through the afternoon and evening hours here with that rain-cooled air coming down. As we head overnight tonight, we'll be into the upper mid to upper 60s, and then again only into the mid-80s for the daytime hours tomorrow with that cool northeasterly wind bringing that drier and more refreshing Canadian air in here, and then maybe even some upper 50s possible early Saturday morning with that high pressure in control of our weather. So here's the setup that we are tracking across the area here. We're watching a cold front go across the northern mid-Atlantic states, basically right across the Mason-Dixon line. And to the south of it, we've got this real steamy air mass. But you see how that jet stream is kind of poking its nose in there? That's why I think we could see some of these damaging wind gusts coming across the area here. And you kind of see how it dips there across the Virginia-North Carolina border. Well, here's the reason why. We've got a vortex basically sitting right up here in southeast Canada. Big upper-level high pressure sitting down here across the Four Corners and Desert Southwest. And as a result, we've got this kind of channel jet stream flow in between these two features. And that's what's allowing that cold front to come down for the day today, and then allows the high pressure at the surface to slide in across the Ohio Valley later tonight. Now, you'll notice as we go on through the weekend here, the upper-level high pressure still kind of stays centered down here along the Gulf Coast states. That vortex lifts out, and we get more of kind of a zonal flow as far as the weather is concerned in here. And as a result, we're going to be noticing this upper-level ridge, kind of a pseudo-semi-permanent thing here, at least for the next week or so. So we'll have to watch, because you'll notice that like this is the band right here where the jet stream is running. So these little pockets of cold air, these mesoscale convective complexes will be developing, these thunderstorm complexes kind of developing out across Nebraska, Iowa, and then tailing towards the eastern seaboard. And not only will we have to track them for potential severe weather, but also the little cold pockets that are left behind when they form out to our west could have implications, especially as we head into the first part of next week. Now, you'll notice, again, as I said, that upper-level ridge sitting over the Gulf Coast states here, and that's key as far as our potential storm development is concerned. We'll talk about that in a few minutes down there in the Gulf of Mexico region. So, let's deal with the severe weather today. We start off with lots of sunshine this morning. The clouds are in here by noontime. The showers and thunderstorms start erupting by early afternoon. Again, any of them could have some heavy downpours, some damaging wind gusts. Not seeing the shear in the atmosphere, the twisting and turning to get a potential tornado development for us here. And then we do look for the showers and storms to be off the coast by midnight. Maybe a few leftover clouds across the southern counties early tomorrow morning. Northeasterly winds kick in. There's the model trying to hint potentially maybe a spotty shower, thunder shower, Duplin County, Onslow County, Pender County. But again, I think those are going to be few and far between for us here. The clouds in the front are just off to our southwest from time to time this weekend. They may make a little bit of an appearance, but not anticipating any showers or storms from them, except maybe an isolated storm along the sea breeze front as we head on through the day on Saturday. But again, even that is kind of iffy. You got caught underneath this band of showers and storms. Could be looking at some heavy rainfall for us here, maybe an inch or greater as far as the forecast model is depicting for us here, especially again further off to the south. All right, here's what we're eyeing in the tropics. It's the area we've been watching now for about the last week or so. It was tropical the storm Boris, I believe, in the Pacific. But a lot of shower and thunderstorm action down there. But again, we've got that big high pressure across the Gulf Coast states there. That's going to do two things. One, it's going to keep anything from potentially developing there coming to us here in eastern Carolina. But two, because it is there, and it kind of stays there through the middle to the end of next week, it'll kind of serve as an incubation area. So I would not doubt if early to the middle of next week we don't get our first named storm of the season coming out of this area. There's too much shower and thunderstorm action down there, and you can see the forecast models are already kind of picking up on it. Not exactly sure what to do with it if it does develop here. Some ram it into Mexico. Others, though, kind of drifted up towards Louisiana, so that is something we'll have to watch to see how that plays out. But at least the Hurricane Center is starting to run models on it to keep an eye on where this thing potentially may go. Again, no threat for us here in eastern Carolina. Were it to develop, it wouldn't be at least 7 to 10 days before it would make any landfall, if that even, along the Gulf Coast states here. So a lot of ifs as far as that is concerned. You'll notice, though, the heat and humidity comes back by Monday and Tuesday of next week. After the weekend, though, there's going to be graduation. I know Craven and Carteret County doing some graduations tomorrow. And, of course, the graduation parties on Saturday. All the parents are worried about looking like fairly nice weather as far as that is concerned. Hey, with that potential severe weather, it is a great time to download our Storm Track 12 mobile app. If you have not done so yet, do it. It's available for free, whether it's in Google Play or for your iPhone in the iPhone iStore. Make sure you download it and stay up to date radar images as well as warnings and watches. We'll be here tracking the storms for you. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.